Breaking news coming in the last couple of minutes. It is now being reported that CM Punk, upon his return to a professional WWE wrestling ring for the first time in 10 years for a televised live WWE match, suffered a torn triceps in the men's Royal Rumble match. He's expected to undergo surgery imminently and could be out of action for up to 6 months. Hey guys, welcome back to Wrestling News 365. Hope everyone is doing very well. As always, plenty of news stories to get into in the world of professional wrestling. And the big developing breaking news is what many people feared upon watching the men's Royal Rumble match this past weekend, is that CM Punk, competing in his first televised WWE match in close to 10 years, suffered a major injury that may rule him out of action for upwards to 6 months. Now, this came from a story that was broken by Dave Meltzer from F4W Online in a breaking news update. He reported that CM Punk had suffered a significant injury in the men's 2024 Royal Rumble match. It was later reported by Meltzer that, quote, CM Punk suffered a significant injury during the WWE Royal Rumble match Saturday night. His exact injury was unconfirmed by those in WWE, past many confirming the injury, and that as of right now, the plan is to have him on the show from Tampa tonight, Monday Night Raw, to address the nature of the injury. Within the WWE, the speculation was a torn triceps, but nobody close enough to the situation would confirm anything more than a significant injury to be addressed on the show. Now, as I mentioned, when it comes to this sort of rumor, initially at the time was that yes, he had suffered an injury. People didn't really know the finer details surrounding it. It was speculated that it was a torn triceps. Punk's going to be on Raw live tonight to address the rumors and then possibly, I guess, address or fix the issue that he is suffering from after the men's Royal Rumble match. Now, Sean Ross Sapp of Fightful tweeted just after the story broke saying, quote, for those asking, we've been working on an update regarding CM Punk since the Royal Rumble. There was an initial fear that he sustained an injury, but we've not confirmed that. Fightful's Corey Brennan was told that Punk waved off a doctor towards the end of the match. To clarify, this is not Corey claiming Punk isn't hurt. It's additional context to the situation. Punk is planned for Raw. Now, that was the first sort of germ of this story, was that Punk is injured. They didn't know the nature of the injury. It was speculated that it was a torn triceps. He's going to be on Raw tonight. Well, Mike Johnson of PW Insider has added further clarification and I guess confirmation to this story, and they are saying that PW Insider can confirm that CM Punk suffered a torn triceps during the men's Royal Rumble match and is believed to be heading towards surgery after an appearance on tonight's episode of Monday Night Raw. It continues by saying, quote, the belief among sources we have spoken with is that post-surgery, Punk would likely need in the area of 4 to 6 months of recovery and physical therapy. Now, Sean Ross Sapp of Fightful Select, as I mentioned, said that he was working on a story regarding this, and he has reported the following, saying that WWE feared throughout the weekend that CM Punk had sustained a major injury. The Wrestling Observer reported that Punk had sustained a triceps injury, which PW Insider has reported that they've heard will require surgery. If this is true, this will likely sideline him well past WrestleMania. Fightful had heard that Punk suffered a triceps injury this weekend, but have not officially confirmed it with Punk or WWE, but certainly sources surrounding the situation have confirmed to Fightful that Punk has indeed suffered a torn triceps, or at the very least a triceps injury, but it's not been confirmed by Punk or WWE as of right now. Now, Fightful say they have learned that Punk is scheduled for tonight's episode of Monday Night Raw, where he is likely to address the issue. He's been internally slated to face Seth Rollins at WrestleMania 40 for the World Heavyweight Championship. Of course, Rollins is currently battling a knee issue, a torn MCL and meniscus. Of course, when it comes to Rollins, he hopes and he thinks he's going to be able to avoid surgery, just have to do rehab, and he'll be ready to go well before WrestleMania comes and goes. He actually wants to wrestle a match prior to WrestleMania itself, but it looks like his WrestleMania match is not now going to be against CM Punk for the World Heavyweight Championship. As I mentioned, Fightful's Corey Brennan confirmed that towards the end of the WWE Royal Rumble match that a WWE referee checked on CM Punk and asked if he needed a doctor. However, CM Punk waved it off as he wished to finish the match. Now, Fightful say, for those asking, they have not heard that the Cody Rhodes Royal Rumble win was an audible due to the injury, so they are suggesting that it wasn't a case that they had to change the plans or anything like that because CM Punk was injured, but it does look to be a situation whereby Punk indeed was injured during the bout. Of course, as I mentioned, the 45-year-old CM Punk competed in his first televised WWE match in 10 years at the Royal Rumble on January 27. CM Punk entered at number 27 and made it to the final two competitors before being eliminated by the eventual winner Cody Rhodes. Now, WWE still had major plans for CM Punk on the horizon in a World Heavyweight Championship match against Seth Rollins at WrestleMania 40. Of course, it was assumed that that match most likely would have been the main event of night one of WrestleMania 40, that being CM Punk's first ever WrestleMania main event. However, that match may now be off. As I mentioned, according to Dave Meltzer, CM Punk sustained this significant injury during the men's Royal Rumble match. According to Meltzer, this is later on expanded upon by PW Insider, at the time, the nature of the significant injury was unknown, but the speculation was it was a torn triceps. Now, if you're wondering when this was the case, if you watched the watch-along and the post-show that I did at the weekend, I did mention that it looked like it was after the Future Shock DDT from Drew McIntyre. I thought he was injured at one point. I won't be surprised if it comes out that he's injured, because as you can see in that picture right there, he's holding his arm. He took a Future Shock DDT from Drew McIntyre and he didn't look the same after that, to be honest with you. He looked very slow, very sluggish. The CM Punk then went into the corner of the ring. There were two referees near him, and reportedly CM Punk told a referee, quote, "my triceps," so this is maybe where he had sustained the injury. Now, as I mentioned, WWE did not confirm the exact nature of the injury to Meltzer or to anyone, but CM Punk will address the injury on tonight's episode of Monday Night Raw on USA Network. Now, if this sounds familiar to you, it should, because CM Punk does have a history of triceps injuries. He previously suffered a torn triceps in the main event of AEW All Out 2022. CM Punk suffered the injury, then had his infamous post-show media scrum rant and then brawl with the Young Bucks and Kenny Omega. When it came to this injury, he was out of action from September of 2022 until June of 2023, when he competed on the debut episode of AEW Collision on TNT. So certainly it would appear that the information right now is that CM Punk has sustained this major significant injury. It is believed, or PW Insider is reporting it to be, a torn triceps, and the understanding is that he's going to announce this on Monday Night Raw tonight. Then he's set to undergo surgery, and it looks like he's going to be out of action for between 4 to 6 months. If it's 4 months, that would mean he'd be out of action until maybe the end of May. So you'd be looking at coming back possibly end of May, beginning of June. If it's 6 months, then maybe the hope could be that maybe he would be available for something like SummerSlam. But of course, that's way into the summer, certainly at this point. But if indeed all of these reports are accurate, the likelihood is that CM Punk is going to be missing WrestleMania, and he is not going to be getting his WrestleMania main event that he had hoped for upon returning to WWE. What are your thoughts on this developing and breaking news story? Let me know your thoughts or reaction to it in the comment section below. What do you think this means for CM Punk? Not only his WWE career, but his professional wrestling career, the second big triceps injury that he has suffered in the last couple of years. His first match back when it comes to WWE as well. Is this a concern for you? What do you think WWE is going to do now? Let me know your thoughts or reaction to all of it in the comment section below. If we get any more information, we'll let you know in the future as well. Smash a like on the like button. Be sure to subscribe, bottom right hand corner, and I'll speak to you again very soon.
Hey guys, thank you for watching, listening, streaming, or however you come across this video today. Be sure to click on the video on the right there to watch our next video, or click the bottom there to subscribe, or the bottom right hand corner. Thank you very much, and I'll speak to you again very soon.